Fala aí, galera, beleza? De volta aqui no canal depois de um tempinho parado, galera. Dessa vez trazendo um patch aqui do campeonato grego, cara. Temporada 2015-2016 aqui no PES 2016, galera. Mas antes de inscrever no canal, quem tá chegando agora de praxe aí, quem tá gostando do vídeo já deixa o like, bora lá, mano. Vamos tá começando aqui uma masterliga com clubes alternativos. Quem gosta de clubes alternativos aí, de modo carreira e masterliga aqui no canal, não esqueça de se inscrever aí, bora lá. Masterliga New. Tá aí a intro da masterliga do PES 2016 na época. Masterliga. Então, bora lá, um profissional, top play, superstar, colocar top play não. Colocando superstars. 9 minutos. Vamos escolhendo aqui a nossa nacionalidade. Vamos colocar Brasilis. Colocar o meu nome. Luiz, bora assim mesmo. Vamos começando aqui o Grecia Superliga. Joga a Champions League, a Europa League. Tá os clubes gregos. Lembrando que é pet, galera. Tem uns par de faces reais aqui, muito louco. Vamos estar jogando aqui com a aelkalloni. Cobre modesto clube grego aqui. Em agosto de 2015. Tá aí então, galera, um menuzinho aqui do patch aqui do campeonato grego, da masterliga. Notificações. Caraca, tem gente querendo o nosso jogador. Não vou negociar não, não sei se o cara é bom ou não. Vamos ver aqui o nosso time. Temos um goleiro da Sérvia. Temos o nosso lateral aqui, o Anastasiades, 32 anos. Um cara da Nigéria. Tisabores, Loriente da Espanha. Espanha também. Argentina, ó. Sérvia. Bastante jogador da Sérvia, cara. Suécia. Argentina. Quênia. Bora.
Drama, despair, delight, expect them all and so much more. We are all set for day one of a brand new season. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
3, 2, 1 nas classes. Estreia aqui na primeira divisão do futebol. Comandando o aelkalloni. Time de pouco orçamento, você precisa na raça, né?
So a quick doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Tries a through ball. That's a corner kick. Off target,
and that is one very relieved man between the sticks. There was no way he was going to get to that, and he knows it. Well, that should set them on their way and get into a nice rhythm. The early signs are very encouraging now.
Got a shot away. He's got away with one there.
Só na alta aqui. Vai sobrar. Olha o gol do Kalloni. Vamos, Ael. Vamos, Kalloni.
He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
This last line of defence, and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Aí. Nossa, precisa ganhar ainda. Ele vai sobrar. O segundo não tem chance. Vamos. Dá luzes lá pra pegar. Sobrou. Começando bem a temporada.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Look, we know they're in control now, but they can't let their concentration drop, not one bit.
Nossa, tá fora do gol. Nossa.
Oh, taken with style.
Não acredito isso, olha o gol dos caras, que bizarro.
It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Well, I'd like to praise a nicely constructed move and goal, but it's hard to see past the many defensive frailties on view there. It was a shambolic attempt to deal with that last attack, it really was.
Bateu também no meu rosto, o cara bateu sem goleiro.
That has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Can he find a finish now?
And
they get themselves in front.
Nossa, que jogo é esse? Que começo de campeonato.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
I just thought that was going to hit the outside of the post for a moment there, but it just curled enough to catch the inside for a very good strike.
Tudo na raça, galera. Acreditou. Pegou. Máximo. Entrou.
Halfway through the first half, and it is a tight old tie. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Here's a corner, good chance. It's a loose ball. Got it, and here they come another time. Lofted into the middle. Hits it! They've scored!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate, and we've just was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Oh, I think the coach will
Tá lá!
Really
Nossa, olha
well
isso!
taken goal.
Gol lá em
And they get themselves in front.
Olha o jogo, hein? Caraca, mano. Que jogando o primeiro jogo.
He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Yeah, I've got great admiration for the finish, but I've even more admiration for the pass that set it up. It was delicious.
4 pra marcar um.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more.
Pancada. De novo ele, Marcos. Tá na rede.
Looks like a good ball through. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Offside, yes it is. Tries a through ball, cut out in the nick of time. And the first half is done. Time to catch your breath after a manic first half. Goals, goals and more goals, but only one between them. And we're underway again. Intercepted, really alert to the danger. Whistle goes, he's been given offside. Looks like a good ball through. Gets into some space. Decent ball.
Nossa, quase o quarto gol. Aí o goleiro buscou. Cabeçada, mano.
Yeah, it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
Got just about enough on that, but all at the expense of a corner. Boots it to safety. A ball than that. That'll be a throw-in. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. How about it?
Ajeitou, que golaço esse cara.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten. Well, we've just seen intelligent football.
Que jogo, meus amigos.
3-3,
mano.
When it comes off on match day.
Que ajeitada, mano. Faz aí. Ó, tá na ponta. Licença, meu goleiro.
There's some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, that's got them back in it, but
I've seen something to happen in this game. Tries a through ball. That intervention was very necessary.
Que ajeitada. Favalli, o argentino, gol do Kalloni. Favalli.
They get themselves in front. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
look, you can only exploit the space if the pass is good enough, and in that instance, it was instinctive and quick, and it did the damage.
Isso aqui deixadinho. Bateu na saída do goleiro Favalli. 4-3, que jogaço, mano.
Free kick's been given. And he's going to have his name taken. Oh, he's put too much on it. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Olhou lá. Ó. Nossa, deu pouco. Só. Acabou de entrar o maluco, quase machucou. Piropou isso.
Good interception. That looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned.
Ele tá expulso então, se foi ele, já tem amarelo. Nossa, sorte, o Zizão pipocou, mano. Que tá em casa. O cara já tem amarelo de um carrinho desse. Que louco, mano. Bem sorte agora, uma coisa no filme, né? Os jogamos,
aim forward. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Oh, great ball!
Well, when it becomes that speculative, I think it requires something from the very top drawer, and he had to think a little bit more about that. In the end, he's just opted for raw power.
Boa, garoto!
Cuts it out. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Bolinha, juiz, na bola, na boa.
The referee has shown him a yellow card.
Só bola, ficou com a bola, olha. De novo com os horrores, mano. O cara acabou de voltar de lesão.
It's a long forward pass.
Well, time is running out. They need to start pushing forward.
Some good left-hand side now to profit from it. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Day one, job done, the perfect start they craved. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, listen, it's always good to win the first match of a campaign. It's important for the manager and the players to get off to a good start, and they've done exactly that today.
So, just time for me to say thanks to Jim.
Resultados da rodada. Primeira rodada, Savidaika 4-0 no Panathinaikos. Asteras Trípolis 1-0 no Panathinaikos. Atromitos e Pantrakikos 0-0. Panionos ganhou do Véria fora de casa. PAOK 0-0 com o Iraklis, é clássico. PAOK e Iraklis. Nós ganhou de 4-3. Bagianes, só goleada, velho. Platânias 4-0 no Levadiags. E o Olympiacos ganhou de 1-0 chorado do Skoda Chante. Vamos ver a tabela, estamos em terceiro, cara. Ali as vagas ali, azul é Champions League e amarela é UEFA Europa League. Tá bom, galera, que começo da temporada. Bora sim, do mesmo jeito.
Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be underway very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
The whistle.
Na segunda rodada. Depois de uma partidaça na estreia.
Promising run he's making on the right. Is it through? Out towards the flank. Can he put it away? That is wayward.
Well, that should set them on their way and get into a nice rhythm. The early signs are very encouraging now.
Looks like a good ball through.
Barcelona.
Going for goal! Saved only by poor finishing.
You know what you need when you get in those positions is composure and coolness, and he just didn't show enough of it.
Isso, Braulio. Cara do Bruno.
A chance!
A cagada
They've
do
scored! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
I think when you concede a goal like that, the manager has to start questioning his personnel, because to allow someone into that position totally unmarked, I think that's reckless in the extreme, I really do.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Oh, they've done well to take the lead there, but they can't let their opponents back in. Have to stay focused.
Deftly done. There's a through ball. And he's been just offside. Oh, he's broken through. He's had a shot. Another chance.
Nossa, duas aí que salvou.
It's there.
Manuzzi de novo. Já tá dois caras aqui, mano.
He was never going to miss from there.
look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top notch.
Não adianta saidinha assim, cara. Eu gosto. Tem que tocar, tá? Duas vezes pra marcar uma linha.
Certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Now the pass. Chance! It's anyone's ball. Just off target. Goalkeeper's ball. Forward, how does he try from here? Half an hour played now. Passes it through, and now the finish!
Acho que contra-ataque, galera. Ele de novo. O homem tá voando.
Comeback is complete!
Manujos, camisa 9, matador.
What about that, Jim?
Yeah, I've got great admiration for the finish, but I've even more admiration for the pass that set it up. It was delicious.
Contra-ataque no cenário do goleiro. O goleiro saindo atrasado. Vem, goleiro, vem, goleiro. Acha nada, filho. Virou do Kalloni.
And they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Can he find a finish now? And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Danger averted for now.
Ele vai experimentar daí Favale.
He's got away with one there.
Tá esse jogo, né, galera?
And he's cut it out. It'll be a corner. Forwards. The referee brings the first half to a close. Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And we're off again. Looks like a good ball through. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. He'll have a dip. No mistake. Two up, and threatening to pull clear. Moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, he's been on in possession, he's looked a threat. Well, they've got themselves into such a good position now with a 2-goal cushion. I wouldn't like to be in their dressing room if they let this one slip.
Whistle's gone, that for offside? Yes, it is. Tries to stroke it through. Here it comes. Goes for goal! Wow. What about it? The second half is off to a time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Intelligent footballers, that's honed on the training ground and done and look for an equaliser.
Looks to slip it through.
Começa a acreditar. Olha isso, não chega ninguém.
Timely intervention.
Tira o zagueirão.
Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee.
Olha que perigo,
Mighty close.
Argentina o Kalloni, a linha de fundo, fez o levantamento.
He's dealt with that well. Fires from distance.
Well, when it becomes that speculative, I think it requires something from the very top drawer, and you have to think a little bit more about that. In the end, he's just opted for raw power.
Olympiacos para tirar, está tudo usando a jogadaça. Tacou no meio, tacou lá em cima, levantou.
And that's a throw. Checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Number 8.
In comes the cross. He hits it.
Oh, listen, I think you can understand at times that the pace of the game pressures players.
Nossa, bola.
Throw in. There's some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. And the referee brings it to a close. What a match, what a comeback. That is how to respond to adversity. Truly deserving winners. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, they'd clearly be very pleased with how this has worked out, but to back it up with a little style at times as well.
Já foi menos goleada. Só o Paok meteu 4 no Levadiakos. Levadiakos, o último colocado, hein? Que fase. O líder, cara, 6 pontos, Kalloni. Ganhou as 2 primeiras. Olympiacos segundo, aí cai em terceiro. Os caras queriam negociar, hein, mano. Dida. Olha o Bamba aqui, ó. O zagueirão, vamos tentar ver. O Leozinho aceitou? O Leozinho aceitou. Messi, melhor jogador da Europa. Tá lá, Leozinho está de volta ao aelkalloni, galera. O brasileiro, Leozinho. Nosso próximo jogo é contra o Panathinaikos. Fora de casa. Nosso jogo é contra o Panathinaikos. Galera, vou deixando esse vídeo aí para o próximo vídeo que vou estar gravando, galera. Eu vou estar encerrando esse aí. Valeu a todos aí. Quem gostou já deixa o like. Quem tá chegando agora aí, se inscreva no canal, ativa as notificações. Tamo junto. Fui.